So this is your classic snip and clip. I have a large bolt of fabric here. It's on a roll. I am going to, for this wreath, I want 3-inch wide bands. So I'm cutting every 3 inches. There was 3, 6, 9, and 12. I could mark with a pencil if you wanted to, but what the heck. And then you just pull and rip. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3, and there's 4. And these will be 60-inch long strips because that's the width of my fabric. And then that is what I'm going to use to finish my wreath. So now we've got our strips of canvas and we're going to apply them to the wreath. And I'm going to start this first one because I really don't want that polished edge showing. So I'm going to turn that under a little bit and I'm going to hide it kind of under some previous layers. And I'm going to stick a pin through those two and down into my wreath. And this is where I'm going to use that just to save my fingers because I couldn't find the thimble. Then I'm pulling this out and I'm creating little pleats, little gathers with my hands. And I am going through 3 layers of fabric here, pushing that pin in and then with the hammer, again, just to save my fingertips. I could, it's not hard. I could do it with my finger. And then the next one. And I'm going to go for a little ways like this, if I could pick up the pins. Oh, almost dropped it there. And there's another pin. And then this time I'm going to fold the gather the opposite direction, just to give it a bunch of variety. What you want is to not be real consistent in how these go. You don't want to keep gathering this whole way along. Now I'm going to switch directions and I'm going to come back the other way. And this is what creates these beautiful waves of fabric that kind of mimics almost a flower petals, large flower petals that are really pushed close together. Kind of waves of movement that are really interesting and add a lot of beauty to these wreaths. And it hides the pins that were underneath before. So I am doing another one here. And then you can see how I've got some on this side and some on this side. And then I'm going to come across the top and I'm going to come back around. And this time my pin is going through 4 layers of fabric. And I'm pushing it down in there. And then I'm going to come back around and I'm going to do this. And so it's going to circle back around. And just continue on that same way. And this is the effect that you get. And these 4 strips that I just did, I'll probably need about 2 more. I am finding that 1 strip fills about 3 inches. So I'm just guessing. I'm guessing I'm going to need 5 or 6 more strips, but we'll see.